good, Foodie Fam? Welcome and welcome back to Plant-Based Palettes, where I, Fiammagene, make, taste, and rate popular plant-based recipes. Foodie Fam, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified of new videos. Now, I am by no means a chef. In fact, I am regular in the kitchen, but two things are for sure. I love good food and I can follow a recipe. So I scour the internet and cookbooks looking for recipes that appeal to my foodie soul. I'll be the first to tell you, I'm not always the healthiest vegan. I love good food, and sometimes that means junk food. So on today's menu, the Vegan Crunchwrap Supreme from Pinch of Yum. This recipe is rated really highly online. It's rated a 4.7 out of 5. I want to see if it matches my high standard of good food. Let's get to it, squad. Start this recipe with our tofu sofritos. Start by pressing out the moisture from your tofu. I use my handy dandy tofu press, but of course you can use paper towels in a heavy pot. You want to be sure to press this out for about 10 minutes. After pressing out your tofu, add some olive oil to a hot, medium-sized pan. Crumble your tofu into bite-sized pieces into your pan. The recipe says to use a fork. I used my hand. Same. Add taco seasoning to your crumbled tofu, diced chipotle peppers, salsa, and then give it a good stir to mix all the flavors together. Saute this mixture for about 10 minutes, stirring as needed to prevent sticking to the pan. Now on to our vegan queso. In a high-speed blender, add cashews, green chilies, water, and taco seasoning, and blend aggressively until smooth. In the Vitamix, it took about 3 minutes. For our crunch wrap filling, we have black beans, vegan queso, diced tomatoes, shredded lettuce, and vegan cheddar. It's time to assemble. Load up your extra large burrito shell with your tofu sofritos, a dollop of vegan queso, your crunchy tostada shell, black beans, diced tomatoes. Don't be like me. I don't know why I did this so gingerly. Add some tomatoes, please. Shredded lettuce, and finally, vegan cheddar cheese. Top all of this goodness with a smaller tortilla shell. I used one the size of a taco. Now let's get to folding. Once you've folded and sealed your crunch wrap, add some more oil to a sizzling hot pan and place your crunch wrap folded side down. Cook each side for a few minutes until the exterior is firm, crunchy, and golden brown. Add that bad boy to a plate, cut, and serve. Voila! Okay, let's take the first bite. I was not expecting that. This is phenomenal. The adobo and the chipotle peppers that I used, so good. I love this. I get why this is rated so highly on Pinch of Yum. Man, I feel bad, but I thought this was gonna be so meh. This is so good. I was so wrong. It's very filling. I'm not even done my first half and I feel myself getting full. The cashew queso, try saying that 3 times fast. Wow. I'm so happy I made this. Foodie Fam, this recipe completely caught me off guard. It is incredible. It's so good. I understand why it was rated so high. I give Pinch of Yum's Vegan Crunchwrap Supreme a solid 4.5 out of 5. So good. It was easy. It was relatively inexpensive because I had the majority of the ingredients in the house. The ingredients made about 6 crunch wraps. This recipe was so good, I made it 2 days in a row. It was great. I've never really been a huge Taco Bell fan, so I didn't have high expectations coming in. Completely blown away. Incredibly flavorful. In the steps, Pinch of Yum mentioned that you can add some Doritos or hot Cheetos for the crunch instead of a tostada. Hot Cheetos used to be my jam, but I haven't had them in a very long time. But could you imagine this recipe with Doritos or with hot Cheetos? Oh my god, oh my god. The tofu sofritos were so good and so easy to make. They remind me a lot of Chipotle's tofu sofritos.
I'll be using it in other recipes. I can see myself using this in burrito bowls or tacos or a salad. The vegan queso was so good. Totally gonna keep queso in the fridge from here on out. Put queso in everything. I've had avocados in the house for 2 weeks now and they're still not ripe. I can imagine if I had avocados, it would take this recipe to the next level for sure. I love avocados. Do you prefer queso or do you prefer guac? I'm a guac girl myself. If I had avocados, I know this recipe would be everything. I thought the hardest part of this recipe was going to be folding the crunch wrap. Super easy. Those extra large burrito tortillas were clutch. They were perfect for this. This recipe is so forgiving. You can put anything that you want in there. I imagine it would be really great with cauliflower, with corn, with rice, with sweet potatoes. I imagine it would be great with whatever you have in your pantry. When I need my junk food fix, this is gonna be one of the recipes I turn to. So good. What's a good plant-based recipe I should try? Let me know down in the comments. I don't want it to be in the video. No, sir. Have you tried this recipe? Tell me how it turned out for you. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and like this video. Thanks for tuning in to Plant-Based Palates. Until next time, folks.